What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video of Weddle Game, as it's called, the NFL spinoff of Wordle, where you try and guess the NFL player. Um, Again, I believe this is my fourth video that I'm uploading with Weddle Game. We are currently we're on a three game win streak. Okay, we're 3 for 3 on both the normal and the hard version. We have to start off with the normal version. That's just what you have to do. The normal version, again, is only offensive players, excluding offensive linemen, so only quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. And yeah, it's pretty, I don't find it too difficult, the normal version. Yesterday I had my hardest one. I think I got it in six guesses, 5 or 6 guesses. So, but still got it, which is great. So we're going to get into this video. Ooh, before we do, I wanted to mention to you guys, I did change the name of this channel. The new name of this channel is now called Victory Formation. I hope you guys enjoy the new name. It's obviously related to football. So yeah, just wanted to mention that you're in the right place, if in case you were wondering. So we're gonna get back into it, and we're going to try and get this. My goal is always to get it in four and less, 4 or less. If I can get it in 3 or 2, that is fantastic. But I'd have to get a pretty good first guess to do that. So let's start off in the AFC this time. I feel like we've been starting off with the NFC a lot. Let's go AFC. Let's go AFC South. And let's go running back. I'm going against, I know, I'm going to go wide receiver. AFC South for the Jaguars. Laviska Shenault. It's a player I really like this year. Okay, so again, we've nailed the height and the age. Probably the age helps. It's a young player, maybe going into their second or third year. Um, so we know they're not in the AFC at all, or else this would be yellow. So it's a division in the NFC, and we know it's not a wide receiver. We know they're 6'1", so that really could be anyone but a tight end. I'm gonna rule out tight ends due to the height. Most tight ends are at least 6'3" or taller. But this definitely could be running backs or quarterbacks. And we're going into the NFC. So we'll go NFC South. We'll go running back. We will go Mark Ingram. Okay, so we know it's all we got from there. Well, we got a few things. I should have known Mark Ingram's not 6'1". That was, again, a dumb guess. So we know we're pretty sure it's a quarterback. Okay, because we've eliminated wide receiver and running back. The height is 6'1". That's probably not a tight end. So we're going to go quarterback and some quarterback in the NFC, North, West, or East. Let's go NFC East. Who is a shorter quarterback? Okay, NFC East. I think Daniel Jones is taller than that. Prescott's older than 23. Obviously, and also with Mark Ingram, I should have known the 23. That was just a terrible guess. I didn't even think. Jalen Hurts could be a good guess. Could be 23. He's a shorter guy, so I'm going to remember Jalen Hurts. And then Carson Wentz, I think, is taller than 6'1", definitely older than 23. NFC North, it's not Rodgers, it's not Goff. Could be Fields. I don't know how tall Fields is. Could be Fields, though. I don't remember how old he was when he was drafted. But if he was, 22 or something, or even, yeah. Not Kirk Cousins, too old. I'm just doing starting quarterbacks, and then we'll get into backup quarterbacks. NFC West, it's not going to be Drew Lock. I think he's older than that. He's been in the league, 3-4 years now. Not Stafford, not Kyler Murray. I think it's Jalen Hurts, to be honest. There you go. It was Jalen Hurts. Pretty easy. Got it in 3, which is pretty impressive considering the lack of information I had the first 2 guesses. But actually, this time the height and age really helped me because I have a general idea of how tall quarterbacks are, and then the age, of course. There's a lot of. This is pretty young to be in the NFL, especially as a quarterback. So there you have it. Got it in 3 guesses. It was Jalen Hurts today, a player that helped me win my fantasy leagues last year. So one of my fantasy leagues. So yeah, awesome. So again, we're 4 for 4. We're going to keep this going. Now we're going to get into the hard mode. Okay, we're going to get into the hard mode. Okay, so yes, hard mode. Here we come. Let me just make sure I click the recording button because that would be embarrassing if I didn't. Fantastic. We are recording. Here we go with the hard mode. Let's switch over to the hard mode. So for those of you, again, that don't know, normal mode is only those offensive position players, excluding offensive linemen. Hard mode is everyone. Everyone, it's available, backups, third string, fourth string guys, defense, kickers, punters, offensive linemen, everyone. So the last few videos, I've started off hard mode with my favorite player, Derwin James, and it's actually helped me a lot the last 2 weeks, or sorry, the last two games because it has been a safety. So I'm gonna go Derwin James and see what we got. Not much. All right. Well, we still get information here. So again, we know this is an NFC player. We know they're not on defense. If they were on defense, this would have been yellow, right? Let me just double check that. Position column, correct side of the ball. Yes. So we know they're either offense or special teams. We know they're shorter than 6'2", and they're, sorry, if this was yellow, this would be, that means they would be 6 foot or 6'1". So they're shorter than 6 foot, which makes me think receiver. Yeah, makes me think receiver. I don't know how tall like an average kicker or punter is, but this makes me think receiver. Less than 25 and under the number 33. Okay, I was gonna go when I was reading all this. I was gonna go Jalen Hurts, but I am obviously not gonna do that because I know Jalen Hurts is what 6 foot was in the last video, 6 foot or 6'1", so it can't be Jalen Hurts. And I'm trying to get this as fast as possible. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go NFC North. We're gonna go to the Lions. We're gonna go to a receiver. We're gonna go to the breakout rookie, one of the breakout rookies last year, Amra St. Brown. I know he's obviously in the NFC. He's on offense. I'm pretty sure he's shorter than 6 foot. I could be wrong there. And he's pretty young. I think he could be 23. You know, I think he could have been drafted at 22. And turned 23, or has turned 23 earlier this year or something. So I'm gonna go St. Brown. I don't know his number. Now that I'm thinking, how do I? Amra St. Brown. Okay, he was under 13. Okay, so he is 6 foot. So I thought there's a chance he was shorter, and he is only 22. So the age thing doesn't help us. We know it's not the NFC North. We do know it's a wide receiver though. So that's good. That's good to know. I think the next player I'm going to go to the NFC West. I'm going to go to San Francisco. You know what? No, I'm not going to go to San Francisco. I was thinking that because shorter than 6 foot, and like still not even yellow, which means they're actually shorter than 5'10". This is a really short player. Man, let me just think on the San Francisco. I mean, and they have to be pretty young. I was gonna go Ayuk, but I think almost positive that he's at least 5'10" or taller. I know there's a guy named Swain, Freddie Swain, on the Seahawks, and I don't really know much about him, about how old he is or how tall he is. So that's a possibility, just to throw it out there, see if it's in the NFC West. Actually, you know what? I think who I'm gonna go with. Again, I don't know his number. Rondale Moore, because he's in the NFC West. He's a wide receiver. I think he's pretty short. I think he could be 5'9". And I do think he could be 23. One of those, he was drafted last year, but he could have been an old draftee. I don't know his number exactly, but I'm going to go Rondale Moore and see. Okay, his number is 4. Okay, he was short, though. I was right there. Okay, so we got some information about the height. We know they're either 5'8" or 5'9". Oof, 5'8" or 5'9". I guess we already kind of knew that, but and Rondale Moore is only 21, in case you're wondering. We know it's not NFC North. We know it's not NFC West. In the NFC East, are there some short players? Sterling Shepard, think is pretty short. Don't know how old he is though. He's been in the league a few years. I can't think of anyone for the Eagles, Cowboys. I don't even know who their third wide receiver is at the moment. No, and Washington. I know they have guys like well, Carter just went to the Chargers. Sims, I really don't know his measurements. And then they have Humphreys, but he's obviously too old. And if ooh, NFC South, you know who I like from the Buccaneers? Tyler Johnson. I think that's his name. Yeah, Tyler Johnson. He's in the NFC South, which is good. He's a wide receiver. I think he's pretty short, and he's pretty sure he's pretty young. I think last year was his second year, so there's a good chance he's that right age. I don't know his number. His number, I think, is actually in the 80s, so let's just go for it. Oh, it's 18. He must have changed it recently, or maybe that's what he's always had. He's 6'1", so I was wrong about the height. I thought he was shorter than that for some reason. But we do got the NFC South, so we are now down to either um, the Panthers, Falcons, or the Saints. Please don't let it be the Falcons, because I think I only know 2 receivers on the Falcons. Okay, let's think Panthers. Can't be Robbie Anderson. We do know this player is 24 years old. DJ Moore has to be 5'10" or taller. Has to be, right? Terrace Marshall's taller. DJ Moore has to be taller than that. I'm pretty sure his number is 2. Didn't he change it to like 2, or is it 12? Saints, Marquez Callaway is pretty young, but I'm almost positive he could be one of those, like maybe he's shorter and I just don't even know. I'm just gonna go Callaway just because I know he's young. I know he's obviously in the NFC South. I don't know his number or his height. I feel like his height, just from in my head picturing him, is 6 foot or 6'1" or 6'2". So I'm pretty sure I'm wrong here, but it'll at least give me some information. Oh yeah, he's 6'2". He was 24. I was right there. Where's number 1? Oh man, it could be a receiver I don't know on the Panthers. I mean, the Falcons. All I know is Zacchaeus and Tajay Sharp. Their wide receiver depth chart is terrible. It's if you want a good laugh, like go look at that and just be like, whoa. I mean, I really don't know Zacchaeus's measurements. I think this last year was his second year in the league, maybe his third. I'm just gonna. Is there a chance DJ Moore is like 5'9"? No, there's no way. There's no way. Let's go Alameda Zacchaeus, and if it's not him, and it's someone else on the Falcons, like I'm in big trouble. Thank God. Thank God. He's 5'8". Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I don't even have a picture in my head of him. I know his name because his name's so unique, but I don't even have like a picture in my head of the type of player he is. I had no idea he was 5'8". I didn't know he was that kind of receiver. Was 24 again. I think this was his second or third year last year. Whew, I'm really really happy that it was Zacchaeus and not someone else on the Falcons, because I think I would have missed it. So yeah, this one we got in 6 guesses. We got Derwin James to Amron St. Brown to Rondale Moore to Tyler Johnson to Marcus Callaway and Olamide Zacchaeus. So this game's really helping me learn heights and ages a little more and numbers. Good, we got it in 6. Please let me know in the comments how you did, if you did better or worse than me, if you got it this week. I'm really interested in the hard mode. And yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. If you could just subscribe and leave a like, it would do wonders for me. I can keep putting these out for you, talking football with you guys. Hopefully, doing live streams, interacting with you guys, and doing giveaways as well. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time with the Weddle game.